Welcome everybody to your Halloween special. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be ancestors. Also, be sure to give thanks to our ancestors and to our spirit guides for allowing us to participate in this reading. And I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful Halloween and Day of the Dead. Okay, let's get going. Okay, guys. Welcome Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your Halloween special. Okay, guys, let's get into this. This is for your ancestors. This is a video that I usually don't make, so it's a great for a Halloween special. Getting straight in here to your ancestors and see what messages we have from the ancestors. And my dear friends, since we are talking about ancestors, so we are getting into those orbs and EVPs. So if you do hear anything weird on the video or see an orb of light within the video, it's just because your ancestors are showing themselves and letting us hear them. Okay, so it's not uncommon. It's actually more common than you think. At least for me. At least for me, right? Okay. So let's go. Getting straight in here. Looking for the best messages from your ancestors. Thank you, ancestors, for allowing us to do this reading. Thank you, Divine, for allowing us to do this reading. And we're not allowing anything nasty to come through. I just want everybody to know that. If they are, they will be pushed away. We already had that happen in a Gemini reading. They were pushed out, so don't have to worry about that. Okay, so best messages. Your ancestors want you to understand that what you think about is wanted or not is what you really get. Now, I think that's very interesting. That's an interesting way of having a card come out. They really want you to understand that law and attraction is real. Prayers are real, and this stuff does really happen. This isn't something that does not work. This is not something that is a imaginative thing. They have learned this within their own life when they were in a human form. They want you to understand that I have one actually coming through right now. I have a Diane coming through that is saying, yes, when you think about the things you want or not, it does literally come through. I've learned this lesson when I was there. Okay, so this was a big thing. And if you can learn to really pick up on this idea, I guess is what we'll say, you could master this, right? Because then you would get past the negative versus the positive. Okay, so very interesting. So that's one message. Let's see what the next message is. Sometimes they intertwine, sometimes they don't. So let's see what's going on. As I keep hearing names, I'll just keep throwing them out for you guys. If I actually get there, your aunt, your uncle, something of this nature, I will throw that out. View from above, get the big picture. It feels like it's the same thing. They're trying to allow you to understand the perception of what is really going on when you're using law and attraction. That's very interesting. Your perception has everything to do with the way you live life. And they really want you to understand this, that perception is not always hindsight 2020. It's the way people see things and interact to things. But just because you're interacting or seeing something one way doesn't mean that it's really that way. Whoa, that's crazy. So you have to get higher on the spectrum to understand what really is and what really isn't. Okay, so getting another card. Best message for Sag Cap, please. Answering the call. The time is now. I've been calling you. Okay, so someone, and it's not even some of you because now I'm hearing, I do it too, I do it too. Your ancestors are trying to get a hold of you, trying to make you understand that they are here. I'm here, I'm here. It's like Horton, here's a Hugh over here in my head. Yeah. Answering the call. The time is now. They're trying to tell you it's now, it's now, it's now. Go get your dreams now. Or start going after them now. Okay, so they really want you to understand that there is it's kind of like a phone, an invisible phone. And when you are meditating and when you open up, you can hear this phone. It's kind of like when you out of the blue, you like think of this person who's very close to you who has deceased. And they're saying, when you think of me, it was because I was calling you on the invisible phone. That's why out of the blue, you just started thinking of me, was because I was calling you. It's just getting you to pay attention. So they're trying to get your attention. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Please trust that there's a divine plan. Your ancestors want you to understand that there is a divine plan for you. It's just whether or not you proceed the way that you had built the chart. Are you going after the way that you built the chart? Because of free will, you might wander the wrong road. But even if you wander the wrong road, you can still cut over the hill and still get it to where you need to be. But trust that there is a divine plan for you. Your soul knows what it is. That's why you keep wanting to go after the same thing over and over again, is because that is what's embedded. And some of you, I'm hearing, you even did this from a past life. You might be going after something you actually did in a past life as well. So the same type of area of work. So for instance, if you built houses when you were in the past life, the reason you want to build a house so bad is because your past life is coming through to make you understand that I built a house then, and I have this urge and want, but it almost feels like you don't even know, why do I want to build a house so, I mean, if you actually sat back and thought about it, you'd be like, why do I want to build a house so bad? That's because the past life is coming through for you, saying because you were a master builder. Maybe in the last life you were a number 22 master builder, and maybe in this life you're also numerology master 22, and you have this ultimate dream of building this house. Or maybe you're just 22 now and you're still taking that on from the past life, because I'm feeling like a lot of them are saying, because you did this before. That's why. So make sure that you're finding your way to opening your spiritual source by finding the sanctuary so that you can answer the call, so you can hear what they're trying to say. So this will also help you get the bigger picture. Okay? That will actually help you a lot. I'm grabbing this other card over here and see what it's saying. You keep telling yourself you can't do this, then you're not going to. I think this is where this whole thing right here is telling you, is really remember where you want to go. You think about what you want to do. Keep it positive. Say this is what I want. Don't say this is not what I want, or I can't have it. Because you have a well-deserved reward. And I also heard you are a well-deserved reward. You don't realize the place that you're in now as just being a human. You are a well-deserved reward. Just literally being in physical shape and body makes you a reward. So make life a reward. Take it as a reward. That's empowering, my friends. Yeah, what you do in the other world, you don't do here. You get so much here, you don't get there. It's not the same. You don't get to eat. You don't get to dress in fine clothes. You don't get to travel all over the place the way Our perception is not the same as the perception of way you see. We don't create, we don't do things, not the way you're doing things. It's not the same. And not until we take human form again. Ooh. Make sure you leave your heart chakra open, not only for yourself, but for the whole journey. Seeking you shall find. And seeking the truth. Well, seek the truth and you shall find. Rip open the veil. I hear that too. I'm coming through a veil. I see through a veil. So not only is this veil for you, but it's also for them, because they're also saying we ripped the veil. I'm seeing through a veil. The way I see things through a veil. It's very veiled. I can't really explain that. It's very strange. The way that it's put. But it's understandable. It's a time, like, time dimension. There's no time. Four of coins, hold tight and take control of what you want while you still have the availability to do so. Keep yourself calm and cool and knowing what you need. And getting what you want. Thinking about what it is. Getting the bigger picture of the overall. Don't see it just as, see it from all. Okay, so, and let's see what your last message is. So they're guiding you through the desert over here. I just keep hearing, I'm guiding you next to the desert over here. I'm trying to push you into this one lane, but you keep moving over. Darn you, Sag Cap, stop moving over. I'm trying to push you in the right place. You keep going, you keep swaying. I can just see it too, like you just keep swaying this way, and they're trying to push you this way. Right. Your ancestors are like, I'm trying. Okay, always look for the good, even in the most difficult situations, and that's right here, coming right back to this here, right? Understanding that law and attraction. And the next message is from your ancestors. Take time to tune into your body and recognize the messages it's trying to send. I'm trying to send you a message. I'm trying to send you a message. I'm trying to talk to you. And they're really trying to talk to you at this time. So make sure that you are finding the sanctuary. Try to hear as much as you can. You might even see them in dreams. Know that they're around during dreams. Try to, maybe you want to make a dream journal. If you hear something and then you wake up and remember that, look for the archetypes within the dream so that you can pick up what the ancestors are trying to help you with while you're going through this desert passage. Because no matter what, they're trying to give you this bigger view from above of what's going on within your life and how you're going to get to the places that you really seek, that you're really seeking. And we know you're seeking because you're knocking. And they're saying, you're knocking, I'm answering, but you're not really hearing me a whole lot, right? I hear you knocking on the door, but you don't hear me. So make sure that you take the time to really kind of analyze those dreams, those thoughts. Like I said, you might want to make a journal of them and then put all the little things. Remember, nothing is coincidence. So if you have the same two words 2 or 3 times, take that word, analyze that word and say, you know what, that actually makes sense to where I'm going. Now, then that'll make the light go off because you'll use your intuition and you'll say, aha, right? Okay, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.